Bitcoin has recently seen a massive 22% drop in price, falling from nearly $109,000 in January to around $82,680. This sudden drop has shaken investors, but analysts are calling it a shakeout rather than the end of Bitcoin's usual 4-year cycle. Despite growing fear in the market, historical data suggests that big corrections like this often come before a strong recovery. Some technical indicators have turned bearish, making some investors nervous. However, analysts argue that pullbacks are normal in bull markets and that this could just be a temporary dip before Bitcoin rebounds. A major question now is whether Bitcoin's traditional 4-year cycle is still relevant, especially with the rise of US spot Bitcoin ETFs and growing institutional investment. These ETFs recently held over $125 billion, signaling that more big players are involved in the market than ever before. Even though Bitcoin's compound annual growth rate has dropped to a record low 8%, analysts still believe Bitcoin halving events will continue to impact its price over time. Since the last halving on April 20, 2024, Bitcoin has already surged by over 31%. This keeps many investors optimistic about a potential continuation of the bull market. Looking ahead, Bitcoin's future price movements are still closely linked to traditional financial markets. A key support level sits between $72,000 and $73,000, and analysts are watching broader economic factors like treasury yields and stock market trends. If the global economy slows down, it could weigh on Bitcoin's price. But if history repeats itself, Bitcoin could be gearing up for another massive rally. What it could mean for the future short term. 1. If this is just a shakeout, we might see Bitcoin recover quickly, especially if institutional demand stays strong. 2. If bearish trends continue, Bitcoin could test lower support levels before making its next move. Long term. 1. If the 4-year cycle is still valid, we might see Bitcoin hit new all-time highs in the next 12 to 18 months. 2. If institutional investors continue to grow their holdings, Bitcoin could become less volatile and behave more like a traditional asset. 3. If the economy struggles, Bitcoin could face more pressure, but it may also be seen as a hedge against economic uncertainty. For now, Bitcoin's future remains uncertain, but history suggests that major corrections like this often set the stage for the next big move. The question is, will this be another opportunity, or is the market changing forever?